Welcome to this week's JVA Coach to Coach Video of the Week, brought to you by NetLink Sports, the preferred court provider of the JVA.
So right back defense, if I go right, left, I'm at the net, right? Seems simple, but we've seen it, right? We got kids. We go, even if we go our left foot, left, crap, right, one more step, ball's off the 10-foot line, 1, 2, 3, back to the net. So we're just gonna do some zigzag patterns, always going right foot first, left foot off to the dots, all right? So we do this progression, and then eventually when they have it down, when they get to the blue dot, we'll toss them a ball, make them set a little go. They'll set 4 or 5 balls, then I'll get rid of the blue dot, make them stop at the goes, all right? Eventually, get rid of the green dot, go to the red dot. Takes about 8 to 10 minutes before each practice, but it just helps get in their footwork, helps get their hand release, and get the quality touches that they need to get every time. Okay? Go to the green dot. Go. Just set it there, yep. 1, 2. There we go. So we do this a bunch of times in a vacuum, right? So they get used to going left foot, jumping off one. You notice that we still square up in the air. Okay, at this point the ball's controllable. We still believe that if possible, kind of like with passing, if we can go midline, let's go midline, right? If we can square up to the ball to set, let's square up to the ball to set. All that makes sense, but there also comes a time, right, when that doesn't happen. So we come around to make sure, our elbows are out. Our hands are down. It's right there on our forehead. 90 degrees, all 10 fingers. God gave us 10. I'm a big fan of using what God gave me, so use all 10, right? Crinkles in his wrist, so just drop some balls on his head right there, let him set. Who knows what crinkles in the wrist? Have you ever heard that before? Yeah, big fan of that. Once again, flat hands with inside elbows is kind of the trend, not saying it's right or wrong, but with these flat hands that we're setting this ball, what if I want to go 31? I can't do it, because I don't have control of the ball, because I don't have this ball right here. So every time if we have these crinkles in the wrist, keep setting please, right? Now all of a sudden as this ball comes in, I don't want to go outside, I want to go red, okay? I want to go 31, okay? I'm allowed to set this ball this way instead of having to push the ball with my hands extended. So we do a ton of drills like this where they actually have to catch and throw this ball. We just do it real fast. That's all setting has ever been. I want you to pretend that you tie strings to your pinkies. Okay, so if I got 2 strings, and this is his finish, and I take the strings and go out like this, okay, that ball will never leave inside those strings. It'll never leave inside those strings if your finish looks like that. Having said that, we all have the setters that go Caesar Palace waterfall style, right? Right? So this hand happens to come out a little bit for some reason, right? So now all of a sudden, that's the ball that goes off the net. So just kind of a learning tool, freeze and go, hey, are the pinky going straight? Because that's where the ball's going. Are they going like this? Because that's where the ball's going, right? Just helps them identify, because gosh knows kids don't like watching video of themselves, right? That they can visualize that, okay, I can see Coach Ball, the strings are there, that ball stays right on line. Oh, I see my hand finish here. That's why that ball went over the net, because that's where the string went. So just another thing that the kids can kind of think about to make sure their finish on their hands is correct. Okay, last thing on setting, how many of you do a 2-step into the set? Little left, little right, left? We do too. I've heard it both ways. The only reason why, I want you to toss in balls, and I want you to take 2 steps. I want you to go left, right, and set, okay? Yeah, the left, right, to right, left, is that I like the power to be on the foot by the net as I let it go. Now I want you to switch. Now I want you to go right, left. So now it's coming off the net, so it's tight. If I'm here going left, I'm strong and take the ball. If I'm here going right, all of a sudden my balance is off, power's off on the other side. So we try to make that little 2-step move. Little kids do it too, toss balls, boom, boom, toss each time to help the ball off. Last thing I want to talk about setting is kids get frustrated, especially 14 down, that they can't set the ball outside enough. Why do we think that is? They go, I'm not strong enough, Coach Ball, right? Well, because we probably never taught them that they have these things from here down They're called legs, right? We have this awesome muscle that most of us think is too big that we should probably use. And so we do this little exercise called Frogger, okay? So I want you to stand right here. Like a frog. Like hands on the ground. You can ribbit if you want, just for crowd effect. Otherwise, you don't have to, okay? Will's going to be right here. When he tosses the ball above your head, you're going to jump up like a frog who has a fire at this ball outside as high as you can. Ready? Go, jump. Oh, my gosh, no. Here we go. Go again. I want you to jump up. I mean, explode. Jump. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Make him do a couple more because it's funny. So our younger kids, we make them do this as they do their footwork, as we toss the ball. Realize, oh my gosh, I can actually set the ball a little further. Yeah, but we have to use our legs, okay? So that's...
Thank you for watching the JVA Coach to Coach video of the week.